Let me go to number 5. I think specifically, new leadership must be competent leadership. And we're going to sustain momentum. Secondly, new vision must be a compelling vision. See, if I get up here and say, this is what God has shared with me for us to do as a church, it better be a compelling vision. People are going to say, yes, we believe that's God's. And number 3, the new product must be a quality product. Now, I think there's something that says warning on your sheet. Small incremental improvements rarely result in significant momentum. And that's what we like to do. We really don't want to change anything. We'll just tweak it. Like I said, we'll paint the room. We'll change its name. We'll, but we won't change it. And we make these little small changes. And it's not significant. Nothing changes. And when I pastored, I remember one time we had a guest speaker who got up and said this. You guys, he said to the church, you guys are like the Walmart of churches. I'm sitting in the front row listening to this guy. He's a friend of mine. He's complimenting us. What he's saying was, and you guys have got so many ministries here. You've got children's ministries and youth ministries and single adult ministries and recovery ministries. And, you've got ministries to special needs kids. And I mean, you guys are like the Walmart of churches. And I'm sitting there. And the longer I'm sitting there, the more upset I'm getting. Because I'm thinking, I don't go to Walmart. I hate Walmart. Now, if that's your favorite store, please forgive me. But one time, Connie sent me to Walmart to buy something. I must have spent 2 hours wandering in that place. Because, why? Because they have all this product, right? I'll just be honest. They have all this product. They're very friendly when you get in. But after you pass those seniors, you're on your own. I couldn't find anyone to help me find it. And I couldn't find anyone to help me how to use the product. And I'm sitting there thinking, God, that's exactly how we are. We have all this product, but not enough people trained to tell us where it is and how to use it. So God convicted me. So I went to staff meeting that next Tuesday. I said, guys, I'm looking around the table. We are no longer going to be the Walmart of churches. We are from this day forward going to be the In-N-Out Burger of churches. Now you understand, how many items does In-N-Out Burger sell? One, they sell burgers, right? If you want tacos, you can't go to, like a salad, you ain't going to get it, right? They said, we can't make everything well, so let's just make one thing real well. So that when people want a burger, they're going to think, let's go to In-N-Out, right? And maybe it's not your favorite burger, but for a lot of people, it's their favorite, so that's the thing, because they think we want to be good at this. What would happen if we did that as churches? We don't have money to do everything, but what we have, we'd be really good at. If people are going to say, oh, you need that? Go to Trinity Church. They're good at that. They're really good at that. That, I think, sustains momentum. Okay, letter C. We talked about new, improved, improving. Letter C is improving. Number 1, long-term momentum. Now, we talked about creating new momentum, short-term momentum, but what we really want is long-term momentum. Long-term momentum is sustained through continuous improvements. So you just don't launch something and just say, I don't have to think about that anymore. We got the new children's ministry underway. We'll just let them die there now. Is Sister so-and-so still teaching? I don't know, she's like 80 years old now, but I think she's still there. That's what they do, right? They don't. I'm not talking bad about anybody. I'm just saying we're not continuously improving it. I went, and once again, Connie was always shopping, but one time I was out and I ran out of toothpaste, so I went to the drugstore to buy some toothpaste. And I thought, well, I couldn't remember the brand of toothpaste I use at home. I don't know. And I looked up, and there's like 85 different kinds of toothpaste, right? There's like mint and, tartar and whitening and I found it. I found the kind I use, and it said this: new and improved whitening crest, or no, baking soda toothpaste. I think that's what I have. I use this. I read somewhere that it was supposed to make your teeth whiter. I don't think it's working, but that's a part of advertising. You don't know, but you think it is. So, but I'm thinking, new and improved. Now, like, I've been buying toothpaste for like 50 years. How much different is toothpaste? Maybe they put a little minty thing in there, and then I thought, I'm going to go to I need to get some toilet tissue. And on the package, new and improved Scottish toilet tissue. How do you improve toilet tissue? But advertisers spend millions of dollars. Why? Because they don't want you to think, we here at Scott's, we're just not doing nothing here. We're just not producing the same old toilet tissue. We're producing new and improved toilet tissue. They're continuous. When Pepsi lost 20% of its market. Now, Pepsi's been around forever. And they could say, well, we're Pepsi. We don't care. Or look at Microsoft Windows versus Apple. Windows controls like 95% of the market. But they're threatened because of Apple's 5% that keeps growing. Now more college students use Apple computer than a Windows-based PC computer. So they're panicked now. They could say, they're just like, no, we got to have the new improvements here. Business understands, and that's why businesses go out of business. Because they rest on their past success, thinking everyone's always going to buy a Ford, Chevy, GMC product. What's happened to GMC car makers? They're asking the government, bail us out because we're not going to make it. There's got to be sustained, continuous improvement. Number two, significantly, your leadership must maintain an uncompromising commitment to relevance. That's what changes businesses and changes churches. Are what we doing relevant? Not, the gospel never changes. Jesus said, my word will last forever. But how we present the word in a way people can understand always changes. I grew up here, and so for the 18, 19 years I was here, I heard two sermons. One in Spanish and one in English. Now, I understand maybe 75% of the Spanish, right? So I get a word here and there, and by the time I'm figuring out what the rest of the words are, they've already said it in English, and so now I'm completely confused. And it worked, right? But someone had to say, we have a whole generation of third-generation Hispanic people that probably understand English, right? My mom wouldn't let me speak Spanish at home. She wouldn't, because that was their first language. They struggled in school. My mom says they laughed at her in kindergarten because she couldn't say the word pencil. And the kids laughed at her, and it left such an impression. She said, my kids will learn English. Because with English, you'll get an education here, you'll get a good job, and I want my kids to have an education and a good job. You will learn English, you will speak English. I said, Mom, if you would have made us bilingual, just think where I could be today.